Bonjour everyone, welcome back to our French farmhouse. I'm doing a quick hello video so you can see my face because I'm editing and I realize I am not in any of the footage or hardly any. I am excited because I can finally share a little update on our pantry and kitchen build, which is slowly progressing. Olav has been doing so much work for all the technical bits and pieces, and also the heat pump guys have been doing a lot of work. So I was basically standing in the way trying to build my pantry. So I took another trip to meet two of my friends in Paris. I will also share a little bit about that in this video, but let's go inside now into the former barn where we're creating our kitchen and where we've recently started doing all the bits and pieces of the pantry, where I can show you how far Olav has come while I was gone. Let's go inside. So for those who are new here, I've seen the number of subscribers grow in the past weeks. Welcome, I'm Marloes, and my husband Olav and I bought this French farmhouse in 2018. Now, just as a reminder, it is a quite long house. The left part of the house, where you see those dark burgundy red colored shutters, is the original part where the farmer used to live. When we bought this house, only this part of the house was habitable. It has a small living room with a comfy fireplace that still has the original bread oven. Then it had a quite large but unheated bathroom and a kitchen in the extension that's unheated as well. And our boys basically slept in a small room with no window that was the passageway from the living room to the kitchen. And I have included a link up here so you can see the tiny makeover that I did for this horrible space. And then our bedroom was basically in the barn. It was a very simple, unheated structure that the previous owners had built. It was messy, so I did my best in the 3 years that we lived like this to make this a cozy home. So I've included the tiny makeover that I did of that bedroom here as well. So you can imagine it's been 5 years that we're renovating this house, and it's getting very beautiful, but it's a long process. We live in a 70 square meter small part of the house while we're making the holiday home, and when that's finished, we're going to start the renovation works on, well, what I call this part of the house. That also means that this entire space needs to be cleared out by spring, because that's when we're going to break all of this down. This will be a huge farmhouse kitchen. It's hard to imagine, but if you stay tuned and keep following me, I promise you'll see it's going to be beautiful. The middle part where you see this huge window was still a barn with a dirt floor. There was nothing there. Just that crappy bedroom that I just told you about, which you can see we're completely demolishing here to turn this space back into a blank canvas on which we can design our beautiful family's farmhouse kitchen. And the right part where you see those blue-green door and window used to be the stables, and it was all still original with everything there. We could put cows in if we wanted to. It didn't have a window. The door was really low. So basically we started with creating a house in that part of the house. So today that is the cook's cottage that we rent out. That is on the ground floor. Our bedrooms and bathroom are on the first floor. We've spent the first year and a half turning the stables into the cook's cottage and our bedrooms and bathrooms on the first floor. So here you see us in December 2020 finishing the second floor so we could welcome my parents for Christmas. Currently, while we're renovating the barn, we're living in the cook's cottage over winter, but we'll start renting it out again this May. The reason all of these building works are taking so long is because this looks like a house, but it's basically just a couple of stone walls, all dirt floors, and we needed to do work on the roof. We also needed to put in a new septic tank that destroyed our entire garden, and we had the crazy idea of building a cabin at the edge of our property so that we could Airbnb that, and that's been very successful, and we truly enjoy doing that. So we're basically taking our time to turn this into our family's dream home. We are not letting go of ideas such as building a cabin when we feel that that is what we need to be doing. But like I said, I am going to take you inside now so I can show you the progress Olav and the heat pump guys have made while I was away for a couple of weeks because I was bothering people with trying to finish things when that was not where we're at in the building process. So, as you can see here, Olav has put in the door to the pantry. This is a beautiful door that I thrifted. I want to use old materials in this house as much as possible since we're basically building everything from scratch. The risk is that it will look like a new built home. Also, he's done all the electricity in the pantry, all the plumbing for this part of the house, and you can see all those copper pipes. That is all the work that the heat pump guys did. So we're going out through the back of the house. We've created this opening onto our veranda. We're going into the former kitchen, the extension that I told you about, because that is going to be the technical utility room where you can see the heat pump guys have put in a lot of stuff. So you can see there's a fairly big unit. This is for our underfloor heating in our kitchen and for radiators that we've put in the cook's cottage, in the bedrooms, and in the old part of the house that will be a living room and bedroom and bathroom as well. And then there's a huge unit outside in the garden that's extremely ugly. So we know there are certain ways that you can cover it. So we've got a few ideas that we'll think about in the coming weeks. I also had help again in the garden a few weeks ago from Christina, and she prepared all of our vegetable beds. She prepared our lavender, she cut everything. It looks really, really nice. There's still a lot of work left to be done in the garden, but the majority of the work is done. So, Christina, I think you're watching this. Thank you again so much for your incredible help. Many of you have asked for me to do a full house tour, but since we're still in the middle of all the renovations, that doesn't feel like something I want to do. So this is why I'm doing this little walk around. So here, as I'm backing up a bit, you can see this extension that was built to the house. That is where the kitchen was. And you can see all the skylights. That's all the skylights we created to create upstairs bathrooms. So all the right of the house that you see here is the oldest part of the house. And the part from the veranda to the left is where we've done the majority of our building work so far. I hear lambs. Oh gosh, I can't see them. Oh, I need to walk the other way. I'm trying to film this through the hedges of our parking. Oh, look. Let's try to see if we can find them from the other side. Oh! Oh, look. Hi. They are so big. Well, I've been away while Olav was finishing all the works, so I could continue with the pantry build afterwards. So I totally missed that these were born. Hello. So I promised I would also take you to Paris with me in this video, but I see this video has already gotten quite long. So I will come back with a new short video about my trip in Paris because I've discovered a few really interesting new things. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.